Gang. This your boy Hyphen Jersey. Y'all now tune in to Hyphen Eagles. Man, you already know what I do. Thanks for everybody that been liking, follow, subscribing for all this time, man. We definitely appreciate it. It's definitely much appreciated. Continue, man. Continue to support. We're gonna continue this going on. Regular season about to start, preseason around the corner. So it's gonna be a lot of talk, and I know you will need somebody to talk to. This is the place to do all that, man. So do not hesitate to join the stream, and do not hesitate to follow, like, and subscribe. If you want to know all the good stuff, let's go to it right there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. But if you want to talk to me and communicate any way, like you want me to support you or anything you want, like just let me know. That's on my Twitter right there. You can communicate with me there. Do not hesitate to follow me there. But definitely follow the YouTube channel, man. So I'm not gonna wrap y'all up too much. We get right into it. I know I said about the full schedule and everything that I was gonna come in, give you more ideas on how I think our record and what our score is gonna be, how I feel, how this season's gonna go based on the teams that we're gonna be playing this year. But I wanted, like, me and my bro, we gonna do it together. We're gonna come in more, get his 2 cents in and put his opinion and how he feel too at the same time. So we gonna have all that. Just stay tuned for all that good stuff, man. Please follow so you could be updated when me and him come with that full video. I just want to hit more on dealing with the primetime games, like that we gonna have. How I feel, I think you know it's about 3, 4, 5 games that we gonna have prime time. That's pretty good. So yeah, I just want to speak on and say how we going, because we everybody love those nighttime games, though. So that's what most people is watching. So just want to speak on how I feel, how it gonna go, and how many games that we going to potentially win. While all odds is looking at us, like so based on how it looks, man, how I feel, to be honest, based on the teams that we're gonna play, I kind of think that we're gonna win all of them. Like, I really do. I think we got a chance to beat the every primetime game that we're gonna play. I think we have a chance to win it all, and I think we have a chance to you know have a clean record through all the games that we're gonna play through the prime time. Like, so the first game, like, we supposed to be playing Green Bay, and that's an opener. Like, that's our first game of the regular season, week one. Like, so our first game, week one, is gonna be prime time, but it's gonna be in Brazil. It's gonna be live streaming through Brazil. I don't really know how we gonna be able to watch that. Maybe is there gonna be a streaming somewhere that we could stream? I don't to watch it live through Brazil, or maybe NFL would do something that we could still watch it. But yeah, it's definitely that first game is gonna be in Brazil, and um I heard that they supposed to not be able to wear green or something like that. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but that's what I was hearing and somewhat. So they said, based on what it's saying, controversial wise, some people like, oh, dealing with gangs and all that. Maybe it is, and they don't want to admit it and put that out on the stream. But I'm not sure. Based on what they are saying in the professional realm, it's supposed to be something dealing with a soccer team and something like that. So it is give and take. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I don't know how the uniforms, how we gonna wear during that games, and what Green Bay goes going to wear. But, like, it should be interesting if I'm able to watch it. But man, yeah, we playing Green Bay that first prime time. Um, I think I got confidence we could beat beat that first game. Um, Only thing I would say is, based on our play calling, if it's different between last year. Um, Hopefully it would. Hopefully our offensive coordinator here would dial up something that would like make us stay in the flow and the rhythm of the game. Like basically, because that's what we was off. We was off rhythm last season. Like the play calling, everything was just so what's the word I'm looking for? So predictable, like and hopefully it will be different this season. Like hopefully, you know, we would dial up in something that we've never seen us do before, or we go back into what our identity was that 22 to 23 season, and that was being a run the ball and open up the passing game. We got Saquon Barkley now. It should be no excuse. We still got a good pass protection. So yeah, based on what we do is how that we have the a tendency to win this game. Like we have a greater good chance to win this game. I feel like more than Green Bay Packers do. Like based on what we dial up in the game plan. But we have the players. I feel like we got more skill set. The defense. We still trying to see what's going to happen when the defense side. But man, we got it, man. They just got to dial up something Vic on the defensive side and on our offensive coordinator side, like so like we just on both sides of the field just got to do their game, and we could take this win, like against Jordan Love. Jordan Love to me, he's not a bad quarterback, but they end up extending his contract to 220 mil for 4 years. That's about like 55 million each year. Like so, every year he's getting about 55 million. I mean, a lot of people feel like he didn't. It's too early for him to get that money. Um, a lot of you know, I kind of really, I somewhat agree with it. Because his first year, he okay, he made it to the playoff, but like his record, I believe their record was only what 9-8. Not like they made it to the playoffs like on some outstanding type stuff. Like, they just made it, and the way they lost was like on some inexperienced thing. He did good against the 49ers, but he could have won that game if he would have had that winning drive. Like he forced the pass, um, that shouldn't have been thrown. It was just yeah. Don't get me wrong. He had the potential, but he's still learning. Like I don't I don't necessarily think he should have got 55 million. Yes, he should have at least got his contract extended, but I don't know about 55 million. But like I said, like he probably will be better this year. Who knows? But is I'm worried about him? Nah, I don't really. I'm not really. If we could put that pressure on him, he. What I saw that 49ers game could potentially be the same thing with us in this opening game of the season. Like so, yeah, like Jordan Love. I mean, he's pretty good, but I feel like we got confidence we could win and open him and take that first win of the season. Like so I'm not really too worried about that game. The second primetime game is week 2. We got another one, right? This is a Monday night football game. Um, some people might be working out Monday nights. I'm probably gonna be working on Monday night. I don't know. We'll see. But there's a Monday night game. And yeah, like the Atlanta Falcons, not really worried about them. I feel like I mean the Green Bay gonna be more challenged than Atlanta Falcons to me. That's how I just look like. That should be an easy dub. I know they got between Kirk Cousins and I believe Taylor Heineke. Like excuse me if you're trucking the back. It's garbage day today, but yeah, Kirk Cousins, like he's an experienced quarterback. He's been on the Vikings for a good enough time, and a lot of times, he was the reason why they stayed in the season. Like to be honest, like the Vikings, most of their issues was dealing with their defense side. You know, besides the year when they played us in the postseason when we win the Super Bowl when we had Doug Peterson and we blew them out. Like that year they supposed to have one of the elite defense like that year. After that, like their defense was just been an issue for them. Like and I'm not saying that he didn't make mistakes, he didn't whatever, but like overall, I don't really necessarily think that he was the issue and the problem of reason why they couldn't take it. But who knows, man? A lot of Viking fans might disagree with me. They probably know some more because I don't watch the Vikings games in and out, so y'all might see more than what I saw. But based on what I saw, he didn't seem like the major issues on it. But hey, he's gone now. He's on the Atlanta Falcons, and not pretty sure who they gonna have starting at this moment. They see nothing between Taylor Heinicke and Kirk Cousins, but I would guess, my choice, and I think it's a no brainer. I would guess Kirk Cousins will start. Um, if Taylor Heinicke start, like, well, they must see some that we don't see or I don't see, like because Kirk Cousins definitely seems more consistent, more experienced than Taylor. So, and if Cal Cousins start, I believe that he'll probably be pretty good on the Falcons. Depends on what they got and how they game playing it and they pieces that he has. But just overall of the Falcons, like yeah, they get Kirk Cousins. But overall, I'm not too really scared of them. Afraid. Um, I think we could put enough pressure on Kirk Cousins because we saw when that happened, him throwing interceptions and when he get pressured. Like so, I think we could put that pressure on him again. It shouldn't be no difference, even though he's on a new team. Like so um, I that's an easy dub. So that's two games win on a prime time. Week 9, Jacksonville Jaguars. You know how that is. Trevor Lawrence, like Trevor, like Trevor get a lot of hate and get a lot of love. Like, I hear back and forth, up and down with this guy. It's like a 50-50 thing when it comes to him to me. I know the potential that he has, but the consistency and a lot of stuff that I see that I'm like, this guy, he alright to me. Like, he's an okay quarterback. I haven't seen like uh 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 a league winner quarterback as him as much, but I don't know, like maybe it's just him being on the Jaguars. I don't know, but yeah, like to me, he's okay. He's not a threat. Not really too much afraid of him. Like you said, another quarterback you put pressure onto him. You know, you could stop his passing. Like because he tried to run, but he's not. He's not really a dual threat like that. But he could catch you off with the passing if you let him. But if we put that pressure to continue. If our defense stick in and they show some, it's mainly the defense that's gonna have to show some and stick with their man, put that pressure and coverage, like to protect the middle. The linebackers gonna have to be they gonna have to be tackling, no missed tackles. Like, I feel like our offense is gonna be it's gonna be okay. Like, it's just we're gonna see what our defense do and like if the defense come in and clutch now that we got CJ Gardner Johnson, we got some few guys we picked up and some guys that still get there. You already know Slay. And like man, if the secondary, like I'm not even gonna mention the lineman is not the issue. It's the secondary. secondary do their job, man, this is a no-brainer. We should be good with this too. It might be a little bit more of a tough game, but we should see it through, man. We should see it through. But that shouldn't be no problem. Week 11. Now, week 11, the Jacksonville was week 9. So we had a little bit of time after week 2 before we have another one, and that was a Sunday night football. So I forgot to mention that. Now the next one is week 11, 2 weeks later after that, and that's what the commies, Commanders, like so that's gonna be on a Thursday night football, and Commanders not it. It is what it is. Commanders, like we always win, but the one thing about Commanders, they play hard. So that's gonna be. I feel like that's probably gonna be attention another tough game. Um, Depends on how we play, but we could win it with no issue. I'm not saying that we're gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough game every season, but 9 out of 10 and a higher percentage, they play us harder. But we always come out with the win because they slip up, and we just always figure it out when it comes to the Commanders. Like you know, they between they quarterback. I've been hearing some things about this guy Jaden Daniels. Um, he will be starting in the preseason, but I don't know. It sounds like they trying to fill him out just to see, and he could be a starter. But far as that's just based on what I'm hearing, it's not an exact. But they got Marcus Mariota and this guy named Sam Hartman. Not too sure about Sam, but Marcus Mariota is an experienced quarterback. He could be good for them. Depends on how they do it. But is he? I don't know. So it's a little bit of thing who they're gonna actually choose when they quarterback for the Commanders. Uh, and that's another situation that been with them for the past couple of seasons. But we should see that too. Should win that. That game should be another dub. That should be 4 dubs of primetime games already. And yeah, man, I don't see no issues. Like, 4 dubs because Atlanta Falcons, like, you're not no threat. Like I'm saying, they was 7-10 last season. Jaguars was 9-8 last season. And then the Commanders was 4-13. Like, so that's shouldn't be no issue now. And this last team is a team that could catch you off guard. Um, you don't know. To me, I don't know what I'm gonna get from them. They could be outstanding at 1 minute, and then they could just be like, "Oh, what the heck?" and another. But somehow they always stick it in and they make it. But that's the LA Rams. Yeah, the Rams, like, Matthew Stafford, like, he's after him winning the Super Bowl, he kind of went good slightly downhill, but he been sticking it out. He Yeah, like I said, the Rams, with Cooper Cup and that guy, what is the other receiver? I just forgot his name. He's pretty good. He looked like a foreigner type guy. Forget if you know his name, please put it in the comments. I forget his name. It just left my head. But he's pretty. I think it started with P. Punet. I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, he's pretty good. So like, yeah, like they they are a pretty good team, but it depends on it depends on them. It depends on how they come out and play and how hard they play to give us a hard time. We beat them last season. No, we pretty been beating them, you know, for the couple of seasons, I think, that we played a couple of times the season we played. But they still they last year they was 10-7. That's not too bad. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I still think we will come overcome. I don't think that they is like how they used to, but we definitely got to not slip up and come prepared for them. Cause hey man, it could be a whole different ball game this season. Matthew Stafford could be back in his bag, and Cooper Cup could just go all out. Like so, we'll see how that goes. But far as that, I would say out of all the teams, I would say that could be potentially, you know, they could win, but I would lean more for us of winning. So yeah, man, that's just how I look. Like when it comes to the prime time, I feel like we will actually win all the games just because of they say that our schedule is supposed to be the easiest schedule out of the NFC East. Um, hey, listen, it's not like it's the easiest schedule in the NFL, and we've been having the hardest schedule lately. And they say the easiest schedule, but these teams be playing hard. So long as we win and we beat them like a elite team, a win is a win. And because you got teams that's losing from bad teams like it ain't nothing. And you got other teams that got easy schedules, and they are struggling and they are losing. So like it's about us just getting that win and doing what we supposed to do, getting the job done. Like if it's an easy schedule, then a elite team will get the job done. An elite team will handle business like a elite team, regardless who the opponent is. Like so, hopefully we will show that. Hopefully we will come with our A game and look like a team and not be struggling getting by because of the plays and the players and whatever. So man, hopefully, man. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. That's just how I feel about these primetime games. That's all. I feel like we should take it all with no problem. The schedule should be no problem. But it is a little bit other. It is some teams on it that we got to make sure we come with our A game, and definitely me and my boy gonna come with a collab. We're gonna speak more about it, the score prediction and all that. But that's my prediction of the primetime games, and I already can't wait to watch them, yo. So definitely, I appreciate for people that have been watching, people that have been liking, subscribing, commenting. I appreciate it from bottom of my heart, definitely, So I just ask y'all to continue to follow, continue to subscribe, continue to like, continue to hit me up, and please do not hesitate to join the channel and put your 2 cents and how you feeling. But in order for you to join and for you to give me your ideas and tell me how you feel, you can agree or disagree with me. It doesn't even matter, man. It's all about the talk, all about NFL, the discussion. Please follow the YouTube channel. So this your boy Hyphen Jerms. Thanks for tuning in to Hyphen Eagles per game. I'm out. Ba, 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 ba.